Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review. Today we're going to be listening to Opeth's White Cluster, and we're finishing off listening to the Still Life album in full. I sat here and listened to it all, but it's only an hour. It's not like that big of a deal, but I usually don't do that with songs or with albums. Sometimes I'll take a break like mid-song, or maybe mid-album, or I'll listen to 3 songs or 4 songs. I've done that before, but it's rare that I sit here for that long and listen to the whole thing. But once I listened to the first song, I was kind of swept into the story and I wanted to see where it ends. And right now, what we just listened to, Serenity Painted Death, we left off basically Melinda was killed and they captured the outcast. Again, I wish we had a better name for him, but that's what we're going by. And I guess this concludes what happens to him. That's all I'll say. This is going to conclude what happens to him, I'm sure. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it doesn't leave us hanging. All right, let's pop our headphones on, turn it up, and here we go. Dang. So fast. Those growls. Soiled the skin. I feel like this isn't gonna end well.
I seal the lid. I sit for you and I'm dying. I find trust in hate.
So can he just repent? Does it work that way? Back to that eeriness that it started with in the very first song. I just noticed the similarities there. kind of picture all this in my head the whole time. Can you guys? Let me know. This is like grim. I was gonna say more, I just won't. So cool. I like that. Love the drums. This gives like a racing, time is racing feel.
This tide murmur through the crowd, plunging into anywhere but
What does that mean? Okay, so I'm not. Oh, it's not over yet. I thought it was over. That was the first time I almost stopped a video accidentally. in the history of the channel. The record fade out, I think. Yes. Yes, okay, the video ended. So, I'm not really sure what to make of the, cloak captured sights of relief, and the last sight I did see is still here, beckoning right behind me. What is the last sight he saw? Because I feel like the Melinda is dead, so it probably wouldn't be her, right? I'm gonna look into this one. I have to see. Okay, so for the last piece of the puzzle, we're gonna refer to Genius like we have been all along. It says, White Cluster is a tragic end of the story. The outcast emerges from his dreamlike state, which slowly turns to reality. The Council of the Cross tries to make him repent, but he is insincere. He is led to the gallows to be hanged. That much I followed along with. In a moment of reflection before he dies, he feels a hand on his shoulder, and as he looks behind him, he sees Melinda standing there, ready for him to join her in death. At last they are together. Okay, so is that right? Is that what you guys get from it? I didn't guess Melinda. I just thought she was dead, and that was that. That might be a little too black and white in my mind, but I did not assume it was her. But it's interesting if that's the storyline, if that's the truth to all this, if that's what you make from it. Again, let me know. Because here's the thing, I feel like she followed a certain religion, certain belief system that he kind of was totally against. And it seems like they shunned him for again, from my understanding, for being an atheist, for not believing what they believed, which is wrong. And I don't think there's any like, justifying that too much. So where was I going with this? Oh, basically just that, they believe two separate things. They kind of battled on that belief and they stood their ground. And in the end, it didn't really make a difference. In the end, they were still together, even having those separate beliefs. Is that too deep? I mean, it is what it was, I think. Like, I feel like, yeah, there was more depth to everything and more complications to them being together when they were alive, but it wasn't complicated in death, which is ironic because the whole story is about like kind of fighting and going against what is. So, I mean, with the ending, with that being the ending, if if that's really the story, I am happy they're together. I feel like, and I also hope in death it's not as complicated as it would have been in life for them. Because I feel like even if they would have been together, I don't think it would have been a healthy, loving, whatever relationship. Maybe that's just the negative part of me. But then it also took them dying for them to be together. Was it worth it? Negative Nikki says no. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think of this. Are you happy they're together? Do you care that they ended up together? What do you take away from this? What do you think is the moral of all this? I could look into it, I could see, but I genuinely just want to know what you guys think. Listening to this like I listened to it. If you haven't done research, like where do you land on this? But with all it being said, I really enjoyed this album. I thought it was a genius concept. I liked the unpredictableness of it, and every time the story ended, or every time the song ended, you didn't know where the story was going to continue. And like I said, many times in these videos, I'm really glad I sat down and listened to it because I feel like it's an album that you have to do that with. I don't think that that's necessary for a lot of albums, but when it is, a dialogue of some sort that you're trying to follow along, and kind of pick sides and root for things or not root for things. You have to really pay attention. So I'm glad I did that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this journey too. I'm not done with Opeth though. We're done with this album, but we're not done with Opeth. So let me know what you want me to check out next by them. I really want to check out something live by them. That's the next thing I want to record. So if I haven't already, by the time you see this, please let me know what I should listen to live by them. I need to see what this is like in person. Maybe not in person, with me, but through the screen. I need to see it. So give me some tips what to check out next. All right, guys. As always, thank you so much for being here, whether it's just this video, whether it's the whole album, any songs in between, any other bands or artists. I appreciate you guys being here and tuning in for whatever you find interesting enough to tune into. All right, guys, I will end my yapping for now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.